past, day in the life videos, stuff like that. Gonna do something a little different on this one and do a weekend in the life. Gonna be an off weekend, got no jobs planned, nothing like that, but I do got a good amount of paperwork over here to do. So we got time cards, we got a liner that we measured today, I got the schedule for next week to do. So I always take either Saturday morning or Sunday morning. If we work Saturdays, it's Sunday morning. If we don't work, you know, I do a Saturday morning. I always take one day on the weekends and do a half day in the office. So probably tomorrow I'll probably work till noon. Depends when I wake up. If I'm up early, you know, be done quicker. But I got to make the schedule for next week, get all this stuff submitted. I got a couple liners that we measured that I got to draw them all up and put the measurements on the order forms and all that good stuff. Get next week's schedule made, payroll, all that kind of stuff. So we'll do that tomorrow morning. Got really nothing planned for tomorrow. I'm just going to kind of wing it. Probably going to honestly end up at the shop. I kind of want to wash my truck. Might even honestly wash all the trucks. It's been so rainy lately, but this week was kind of dry and my truck's a mess. It's all dusty and dirty. So I'll probably wash my truck. See what the day takes us tomorrow, if, you know, we get into any projects and stuff like that. Type of guy, I can't really sit still, so I'll, you know, instead of sitting on the couch all day, I'm going to probably just tinker around at the shop or something like that. But we'll see where tomorrow goes. I have no plans, like I said. Sunday, it's, I'll talk right now. I've been texting all my buddies. I used to race dirt bikes and motocross growing up. I still got a bike. You guys, I don't think I've really shown it much on this channel. But might be pulling that out of hibernation and getting out there and doing some riding on Sunday. We'll see. Talking to a couple of my buddies and my cousin about maybe going to a track and getting some riding in. Haven't really rode much in the last year. I think last time rode for like 10 minutes on 4th of July up at my house in Maine. I got a little track up there, but it was only like a 10-15 minute thing. And then last time I think I rode was in October. So it's been a while. So gonna be a little bit rusty, but it'd be good to get out with my buddies. They've been riding a lot, you know, and I just, you know, it's one of those things I did when I was a kid. You know, I was from teenage years all the way up till mid-20s. I raced almost every single weekend. I chased different series, got a couple championships, nothing to brag about, you know, a couple in the beginner classes and 1 or 2 in the amateur classes. But we used to do that every single weekend religiously, every single Saturday. We'd be driving all over New England, you know, racing and stuff like that. And I don't know, I forget what year it was. It's been about 8-9 years now. I crashed pretty bad doing it was an off-road race. I used to race dirt bikes, you know, out on the track. I got into doing kind of a hybrid series where it was track racing and woods racing, all in one. If anybody from here, J-Day off-road, you guys, you know what I'm talking about. But I got into doing the J-Days, kind of the off-road stuff, and I got hurt pretty bad racing through the woods, hit a tree, and messed myself up pretty good. So that kind of, you know, changed my outlook on racing, and I've been still riding ever since. I've done a couple of random races, but it's definitely a lot slower pace, and I'm very careful now when I ride. But enough ranting about that. If we end up going riding Sunday, I'll bring you guys along. You guys can see the bike. I don't know if I've even shown the bike on this channel. Definitely shown on Instagram. So if you don't follow us on Instagram, Crowley Pool Services. If you dig through there, there's a picture of the bike somewhere. It's got the Crowley Pool logo on it. It's all Crowley Pool designed. Looks really cool. So that will be out Sunday. You might even see it tomorrow, actually. If I'm going riding Sunday, I'll pull that out, and I gotta work on it tomorrow. So we'll probably be doing that tomorrow, actually. So enough ranting. I just got home. I'm gonna take a nice ice cold shower, sit in the AC. It's been a hot, humid week today, especially. But just plan on sitting on the couch all night and relaxing. The wife's going away this weekend, so I'll be house sitting and hanging out with the cat. And like I said, just kind of wing the weekend, see where it goes, and hopefully it makes for a good video. We'll see what happens. So we'll see you guys in the morning. Got a little bit of everything going on this morning, going over some numbers and stuff like that. I got some liner estimates we got to get out. So these are all measurements from a liner that we measured yesterday. I got the stair measurements here, a couple other hand-drawn things that I got to transfer over. So that's on the to-do list. I got time cards to do, next week's schedule, and a couple other things. Obviously a lot of emails too. So we're gonna be in there for a little bit. So this truck, truck 3, the blue truck, is a 2016. This was my first truck. I know you guys who've watched these videos have already heard this story a million times, but this was my first truck as a, business. I did have my Ford Ranger, which may have seen it in a video or two in the past, but not really around the shop much. She still exists though. She's hanging on for dear life. She's getting old. But that was my original truck. This here was the first truck, truck number 3. And I mentioned it before probably, but I number the trucks basically. So this is 3. This is the 3rd truck I've ever owned. So truck number 1 was my truck in high school. It was a Chevy S10, kind of a beater truck. Truck number 2 was the Ranger. 3, this was the 4th one that I bought. Dump truck over here is number 5. And this guy here is number 6. So eventually, that's kind of how I number them. I know people just kind of put random numbers on their vehicles, but I number them as the order as I bought them. It's the number, you know, I've owned. So hopefully someday we'll be up to like truck 20 or 30. Skid steers I don't number, but you know, if I was to do that, you know, it'd be like equipment 1 or skid steer 1. I don't really bother numbering them, but I do it for the trucks, just kind of, you know, see how high I get the number, I guess, by the time I retire. So. But yeah, this is my original truck. It's 2016, so she's getting up there. She's I think 126,000 miles is on it right now. So really starting to get up there in age, but still running awesome. Really no issues with it. I can't complain about this truck at all. It's been really good to me. I don't really think there's really been any major issues with it at all. We put new tires on it end of last winter. Geez, did brakes on it once or twice. And I did hit a deer last year and caved in the radiator here, so that was probably the biggest thing that happened to it. But other than that, really not much, you know, really had to do this truck. Been an awesome truck, and hopefully get some more years out of it. I mean, it's getting up there, and I tried not to use it much last winter plowing. I'm probably gonna not use it as much this year either, just to kind of conserve some of its life. It's turned into more of my daily driver truck, and we don't even really use it out in the field. Like you can see, I got nothing in the back this year. This was out every day last year servicing pools. Usually I just park this here at the shop during the day and I take one of the other vehicles. So we'll see how long she lasts. Eventually we'll probably be looking to upgrade, but no rush. This truck's fully paid off. Had it paid off for, I don't know, 2 or 3 years now. So really doesn't owe me anything. Can't complain. Truck 4 here, it's basically paid off. I got one more payment to make on it, and then she's paid off. So I have 2 fully paid off trucks. Skid steer over there is paid off. So my whole thing, not to get into a rant, but I've always tried to kind of keep my debt low. Obviously, yeah, you're gonna have some payments and stuff, but I really try to run this business without payments. I got, you know, if once that's paid off, I really only got a small payment on that dump truck and a very small payment on this van. Other than that, you know, business credit cards, that's about it. I don't really have crazy debt, which is good. That's kind of why I'm keeping my business a little bit smaller, you know. I know I can get bigger and I can buy tons of trucks, but I just don't want to spend the money and have all these payments, and you know, it's just not worth it. What I got works for me, very low overhead, you know, and we're a seasonal business at the end of the day. So, you know, like last winter we had a bad winter, you know, didn't make much money. Thank God we had low overhead, because if I was a big business I would have went under, you know. We really barely made anything last year with the snow. Winter before we did all right, so, but not gonna talk about business today. Today's my day off. But yeah, we're just finishing up here. Nothing crazy, just wanted to clean my truck up real quick. I usually try, if I have time on Saturdays, you know, just make it look nice. I usually do all the trucks. They're not too dirty. It's been so, actually rained last night too, so it's been raining so much, so I haven't really been going crazy with washing these things. Normally years, like if, you know, if it was dirty, you know, I'd come in, wash everything, and I like keeping my stuff clean, you know. So all right, enough ranting. I'm gonna put this stuff away and gonna head up and grab my dirt bike. We'll see you guys very shortly. Alright, bike's loaded. I don't know if I've ever shown this guy on the channel here, but this is my race bike that I don't race. You see it's got the Crowley pool theme on it. Crowley pool everything. Crowley pool sponsored. So we're all loaded up, ready to go. Gonna get some gas. That's about it. I got the gear bag in there, got my tool bag, got my stand, so I am all set to go. Tomorrow's plan, we're I think I'm gonna meet my buddy at his house about 8:30, and we're taking his camper out to the center of Massachusetts, about an hour and a half out, not too bad. New track I've never ridden. It's a newer track. It's been there for about 3 years, but like I said, I don't ride much anymore, so I haven't been to this track. It's called 508 International, I guess. Looks like a really cool place, so looking forward to it. I've ridden pretty much every track in New England at least once or twice, some a lot more than others. Obviously, when I used to race, we used to go to all the different ones on the circuit, but this is a new track I haven't been to. My buddies have been there. They said it's great, so, and I've watched some YouTube videos on it. It looks like a really fun track, so should be interesting. I don't expect much out of me tomorrow because I haven't been riding, so obviously we're going to have fun and not get hurt, but I mean, it is a little competitive when, you know, you're riding with your buddies and you want to, you know, kind of race each other, so we'll see how we do. Like I said, I also do have an underpowered bike. My bike's a 250 versus a lot of my friends who have 450, so we'll see how we do. Usually I can keep up pretty good when I'm in shape. I don't know, I haven't been riding, so we're going to find out what's going to happen there, so, but we're going to meet at about 8:30, and I don't know, my cousin might come too. My cousin Kyle, he rides. He just doesn't have a bike, so he's going to see if he can borrow his dad's bike, so I don't know, we'll see. He might have a little crew, but if not, whatever. I haven't rode all year. I can't complain. I'm looking forward to it, so go to the grocery store now and get some stuff for tomorrow, and I still don't know what I want for dinner. So I got about 15 minutes to figure that out. Yeah guys, I'm going to end the video for today here. I'm going to watch the rest of the race, today's race, and I got some dinner cooking. I'll show you real quick what we got going on. So we ended up going with, made some pizzas, and then I had some leftovers, so I made like an Alfredo pasta dish. So we're going to enjoy that, and I got some Sam Adams Porch Rockers. These are a good summer beer, so I'm gonna enjoy one of these, watch some of the race, and just chill out for the rest of the night. Right, buddy? So I'll see you guys in the morning. I'm gonna get up about 7 o'clock and head over to my buddy's house, and I'll get going to the track. So I'm just gonna park myself right here on the couch and hang out with my buddy Henry, and pretty much hang out here for the rest of the night. Gonna be lazy, so see you guys tomorrow. There, all loaded up, ready to go. Gonna head out. I gotta get me one of these setups. This is nice. Got a full bathroom, kitchen. This is a bed, that can be a bed, that's a bed. And then you get the garage in the back, which is awesome. So, ride in style today. Yeah, we're at the track, ready to ride. My goggles prepped, got the tear-offs on, bikes, just waiting for our turn.
What? You think that's gonna work?
Nope.
You that yours? I don't know.
It's a head mount, like it's one you're supposed to put around like a hat.
Let me check my gear bag because I have a real cup now.
Whatever, I'll make it work. It'll be fine. It's not gonna fall off. If it does, it does. What's that? I know, I was actually going good that time. Yeah, well, that's a wrap. Good day, 4 motos, did really good. Really impressed with how I rode. Trying to get some footage, epic fail. GoPro fell off, so gonna take a shower, go get something to eat, and go play some hockey. that's a wrap for the weekend. Back at work. It's Monday today, and I am sore as hell. I shouldn't have played hockey last night. Did it anyways, and the ride kicked my butt too. So, good weekend all in all. A little bit different video. I don't know. Maybe I'll try something else like this again in the future. But hopefully, I get some more videos back on the channel. Appreciate you guys watching. We'll see you on the next one.